Hi friends. Well, we're in the kitchen with Monica tonight and I'm going to make the best bread you've ever tasted in your whole life. So all I've done is taken a round sourdough loaf, cut it into 8 quarters, like pie pieces, with a serrated bread knife. And I'm going to, it's like 4 ingredients. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I've already preheated, always preheat your pan. So I've preheated a saute pan. You put 1 cube of butter. Oh, and I really reheated it. You gotta make sure it's not too brown. Then 1/4 cup of olive oil. This is so easy, you're not even gonna believe it. You heat it up in here. Then you add 4 cloves of garlic, which I've already pressed in here. Put that in there, about 4 cloves. And then sprigs of thyme. You take these sprigs of thyme, and if you have extra and you don't know what to do with it, put it in your freezer. So you take this thyme and you just take the leaves and peel them off of the stems. So don't put the stems in there, just the thyme leaves, okay? And you're just gonna pull it off of there, put it in there. Takes a minute, give me a minute. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take each piece of bread and you're gonna dip it on each side into this mixture of buttery, garlicky thyme goodness. Okay, so watch this, So easy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take each piece of bread and I'm gonna dip it on each side, just like this, into the buttery mixture, okay? And what I'm gonna do, I've already laid out foil, so you wrap it in foil when it's done and throw it in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes until it's hot and gooey. And I don't normally do this, but if you have not tried this shredded cheddar, unexpected cheddar cheese from Trader Joe's, I'm gonna sprinkle that on the top. Shut the front door. This is gonna be so amazing. Okay, so ready? I'm gonna do this real quick. All we do is we dip each side. Oh, and I do put a little salt and a little pepper, okay? And just stir it around. You just stir, okay, so take a spoon and you just stir this whole mixture around in here, okay? So easy. This is like the easiest thing you could ever do. It's like garlic bread, but so easy. Okay, so ready? All I'm gonna do is take each piece, ready for this? Dip one side, then the other. And then you put it right back into the pie. One side, then the other. Okay, how simple is this? How amazing. Okay, one, then the other. Uh-oh, why is my thing leaking? Oh, and I have a surprise for you. You better watch this to the end because I have a surprise for you to show you what's in the oven because it's so freaking amazing what I have made for dinner tonight. I have Mi Familia, Fam Bam coming over, and the Rickert side of the family, the mama's side of the family. And so, yes, because of COVID, I really haven't seen my family like in a year, which this is the part of COVID that I absolutely hate. So what about you? What do you hate about COVID? There's so many things to hate. But anyways, but I'll tell you one thing I love about COVID is all the cooking I've done. If you have not learned to cook during COVID, are you an idiot? Like, what are you doing? Like, this has been the best time for cooking in the history of mankind because you're stuck at home. Get out the recipe book, follow Heineggarten, follow Giada de Laurentiis. Okay, so look at this. I've literally sopped up every ounce of all the buttery, garlic, thyme, olive oil goodness. Gone. Soaked it all up. Put it back in its pie shape with all its goodness. I'm gonna take this cheese and I'm gonna kind of spread apart the little sections here a little bit and just kind of like sprinkle it in there, just like that. And then guess what? You wrap it up in the foil. Put that in the oven and bake it. How amazing is that? You're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to stay positive during this crazy time. Yeah, people will disappoint you every time. I have lost my faith in humanity many times, especially this week. But guess what? Do not lose your faith in God. And God has a plan for everything. Hashtag God is in charge. So, but before I go, wait till you see this really quick. I'm going to show you what I made for dinner. Julia Child's beef bourguignon in the oven. How freaking amazing is that? Like, hello. And as a bonus, if you follow my Instagram, I had put a picture of this. And as a bonus, I made beef short ribs kind of with the same recipe. Okay, look at the steaminess of that. Okay, yeah, I actually even steamed up the lens showing you. But get inspired. Watch Julia and Julia from, with Julia Childs. Be inspired by her. Be inspired by French cooking. Ina Garten has an easier version of the beef bourguignon, so go watch that video, and I'll link it below. And I love you, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Love you, bye.